Hello, beautiful souls. Shifting perspective. I know I talk a lot about shifting perspective. What does that really mean? And I was sitting here and it oh, let's talk about this. So, when we aren't open to having our perspective shifted, right? We get frustrated with things when they don't go our way, according to our plan, right? We get frustrated when we can't get out of the house at a certain time, right? For me, sometimes it's my kids. They can't find their shoes. They can't find their coat. Maybe I can't find my cell phone. Or maybe the garage door won't work for a minute. Oh, Trixie. Say hi. Oh. Anyway, right? All of these things. Or, for example, if you're like trying to buy something and your PayPal won't work, or your computer won't turn on. I mean, there's all kinds of these different little snafu type things that happen that are annoying and frustrating. We're like, what the heck? Why doesn't everything work when I want it to work? Well, I challenge everyone to consider that everything is working perfectly and that these pauses happen for a reason. The pause happens because we aren't supposed to leave the house at that time. That perhaps being those couple minutes late, you avoided something. Perhaps your PayPal didn't work because you didn't need to buy that. Perhaps it was a scammer. Right? Messaging, maybe you're trying to message something if you're on dating or whatever and it doesn't seem like it's going through. Hello? Hello? That's a message. Roll with it. Right? We're asked to be a little flexible in our perspective. That sometimes all of this stuff is in our best and highest good all of the time. So what does that mean? That means that when things don't work how we want them to, just breathe into it and be grateful. Be grateful that we are being protected. If you're running late, don't try to catch up. Don't go extra fast to put yourself in harm's way, perhaps. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all about your perspective. Just hold that sense of gratitude that everything is working out perfectly for me in my best and highest good. Even if it means that my kids can never find their shoes when it's time to go. I know people are like, well, ex-husband, well, they should always have their shoes in the same place. Yeah, they're supposed to. It doesn't mean that they're going to be there or that they're going to find them in the right time. Whatever that means, the right time. There is no right time. In fact, what's been coming in over the last 3 years is that time, this whole thing is just an illusion, right? It's a construct so that we can show up at a certain place at a certain time. It's for our benefit. It's for our convenience. But time is bendable. There have been times where I have been able to bend time. It's fun. Set the intention. See what happens. Especially if you're late to something. Right? I don't speed, but I can slow down time. I know, sounds crazy. Oh, it's not. Right? So time is an illusion. Everything happens in divine time. That new job you want, perhaps a couple things need to happen first. Perhaps you have some things you need to do. I think of it almost as hoops to jump through, which isn't necessarily a possible, something that people love to hear. But that is kind of how I see it. Like you're having a couple hoops you're jumping through regarding how you feel about working. How do you feel about what you're doing? Are you doing what is aligned for you? And once you jump through those hoops, then you'll see. Same thing for relationships. I know being on dating apps, I have guys that message me, talking about, oh, they're looking for their twin flame. I'm like, ooh, okay. Not me. Not me. That's not the energy I'm entertaining anymore. I'm all about love, for sure. But divine counterpart would be great. Soulmate would be great. I don't want that burn you up energy. I've already done that. I'm good. I'm good. Right? It's just interesting. It's all in how you perceive things, really. So, start looking at everything as happening for you, not to you, and everything will shift. Love you guys.